And there's Instagram. Hi, hello, welcome to your Flow and Restore. If we've never met before, I'm Dom or Dominique. It's such a pleasure to be here with you. We have like 30 seconds, so if you're not sure on any props that you might want to use for today, blocks are great if you have them. Totally won't be necessary, but always fantastic if they are there. We're going to be finishing our flow off together with a really yummy shavasana, more restorative style shavasana. So that will require a few little extra things just to get nice and cozy. So I have here just two little pillows I took from my couch. You can use your bedroom pillow, that's fine. I also have two couch cushions. Not a good time in my living room right now. All of the cushions are in here. Two couch cushions as well. These are going to be going underneath our knees as we lie down. I have two blankets that'll be there to just kind of create a little bit more of a cozier surface as well as on top. I have a sweater because I know I get a bit nippy, and then I have an eye mask as well. So all of those things are totally optional. I recommend it if you want to like get nice and juicy. I'm going to slide them off of my mat and I'm going to meet you kneeling. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. It's like so fun to get to connect like this. So here are my blankets. And again, if you don't have all of these props, that's totally fine. It's just sort of the goal today in our shavasana together to get nice and comfy. So speaking of comfy, if you'd like to meet, you could be kneeling, you could be seated, whatever feels the best for you. And let's come down into our body. We're bang on 11:01. And you're welcome to close your eyes if you would like to. You're welcome to wiggle around, anything you need to do to get comfy, and you could be cross-legged, standing on your back, whatever feels best for you. And together we're going to take a nice big breath in through the nose. Side out, make noise. Let's do that again. Inhale it in. Oh, no. Oh, the joys of being live. And exhale it out. There we go. One more time together. Inhale it in through the nose. Make noise, side out. And again, your eyes can be closed. They can be open. It's up to you. But taking a second to get really here. Really present. If there's anything you need to do to help you with that, maybe a little shake of the wrists is called for. Maybe a reaching up of the arms. Maybe a little boogie of the shoulders. Anything you feel like you maybe, as you started to settle, is just clinging to you, let's just shake it off. Shake. And then again, bringing it to center. You can place a hand over your heart, a hand at your belly if you'd like to, bowing into your head, or again, eyes closed. I'm here with you either way. And just noticing the rise and fall of your breath. I'd like to walk us through, to start our time together, just a very quick little meditation. And we're going to revisit that meditation series when we come back down to our shavasana. So again, eyes closed if you'd like to, head bowed, hand at heart, hand at belly. And as you inhale, just noticing as you inhale where that breath travels to. And as you exhale, notice what softens, if anything. As you inhale, can you expand into the places your hands are at? Exhaling out through your mouth to soften underneath those pieces of feedback. And then on your next inhale, can you inhale behind your ribs? Can you inhale to the place behind your heart, right between your shoulder blades? And you're going to inhale right into that back space. And then exhale it out. You can let your hands fall down on your lap, again, bowing your head or eyes closed. And I would just like your breath to exist however feels the most natural and organic for you. I'd love for us to explore if there's a way to soften anything. If our shoulders are really tense up to our ears, can we let them relax? The muscles of our face, our jaw, the gaze underneath eyelids. And if it feels appropriate for you, I'd love if you could imagine your inside brain space like a blue sky, a clear, blue, sunny day, sunshine on your skin, sky. And can you take that sunshiny blue sky on the inside of what we're imagining and start to spread that warmth, that glow, that delicious feeling of sun on your skin, of crystal clear skies, taking that and spreading it throughout your body. Let it fill up your heart. As you breathe in, let that fresh blue sky, sunny day air fill your lungs. Let it fill up any tight spaces in your pelvis and continue traveling down to your feet, to your toes, to your fingertips. And we're just going to spend 3 breaths here together, inhaling into that blue sky and exhaling to fill its sunshine throughout our bodies. Inhaling in that sky that we're imagining. Exhaling to let it travel. One more time together, breathing in through your mouth, side out. You can gently flutter your eyes open if you'd like to. Inhale, nice big reach up. Let's grab a hold of your left wrist with your right hand. And as you exhale, take a little side bend over. Inhaling to reach up. Exhale, bend it over. One more time, breathe and stay right where you are. Exhale, bring yourself all the way up. Can you inhale to grow taller? Grab a hold of your right wrist with your left hand and then take your side bend the opposite direction. I don't mind. Inhale, release a little. Exhale to bend over. Being too precious about this, being too tidy. Let it just feel good. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale it over. Take an inhale to be here. And then exhale all the way up. Let's make our way onto hands and knees, please. Toes can be tucked or untucked. It's up to you. As you inhale, can you lengthen your spine, your chest through your body? I'm not dumping through my low back. I'm lengthening. Then right from my navel, as I exhale, I'm scooping my belly button underneath, pushing the floor away, rounding my spine, and I'm using my glutes here to add a little bit more hollowing through the belly. Inhaling to lengthen it out, chest through the hands. Exhale, scoop, tuck, round. Thinking about that low back more than anything. One more time. Inhale to lengthen it out. Exhale to round. Can you take that round shape, scoot it back in towards a really, really rounded child's pose? Can you keep rounding here? Now, maybe your knees don't want to go all the way, and that's fine. Go as far as feels good for you. Keep scooping through that belly. Walk your hands over to the right. Can you keep scooping through your belly as you do this? And notice how that changes what maybe this shape would feel like if you were flat. Take a breath into the left side of the body. Exhale, scoop your belly, round a little bit more. Walk your hands through center all the way to the left this time, but keep scooping through that belly. Yeah, notice I'm not lengthened. I'm really, really round here. Focusing on that navel. Take your breath into the right side of your body this time. Exhale it out. Walk your hands through center. We're going to do like a little contemporary dance moment here. Can you walk yourself back towards your knees, roll over your toes, and find yourself in a really loosey-goosey forward fold? You can grab opposite elbows if you would like to. You can give your head a little shake if you'd like to. And take a nice big breath in here. Keep your knees nice and bent. And exhale to keep melting over. Release your hands, press your feet to the floor. Start to roll your spine all the way up, reaching those arms up to the ceiling. Let's bring our hands down through heart center. Pause, hands at hips. In Sanskrit, this is called Tadasana, mountain pose. And I love it because it feels like, ta-da, I'm here. So our blue sky pumping through our body. Ta-da, we are here. Inhale, the arms sweep up. Exhale, bending through your knees, bowing forward over those legs. Inhale to come up halfway to shins or thighs. As you exhale, can you lower down and can you step your right foot forward, please? You're going to lower through your left knee. And we're going to come all the way up through that right side. You're going to inhale to reach those arms up. Maybe interlace your fingers. Maybe really open your chest up through that sky. Take a breath to be here. Inhale through your nose. Take an exhale out. Release those arms. Allow the chest to maybe come up a little bit higher. I'm being quite bendy and open and reachy here, but my glutes are still on. Take one more breath. As you exhale, lower your hands down, slide your back knee back, and let's meet in a kneeling plank together today. Can we fire up through those glutes? Can we push the floor away? Feel like you're pulling your hands apart and hug the heels of your hands down. It's quite active. We're going to inhale, slowly lower our elbows halfway, just halfway, and then exhale, push your hands through the floor to come back up. We're doing 3 total. Inhale to bend down just halfway. Exhale, push your hands through the floor up. One more. Inhale just to halfway. Exhale to push it up. 3 slow counts to lower down to the floor, please. For 3, for 2, for 1. Melt your chest. Keep your hands where they are. Press your toes into the floor. Can you inhale? Just come up into a little baby back bend here. Exhale it down. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, little baby back bend. Exhale it down. One more time. Inhale, little baby back bend. Exhale down. Now keep the knees down. Press your hands through the floor. Can you go back up the way you came? Tuck your toes. Find your downward dog. Now downward dog is totally up to you. If you're happiest on hands and knees, working through those cat-cows, you can be there. If you're lovely and delicious in a knee bendy kind of a downward dog, that's where I'm sticking today. But mostly we just want to make sure we're not super collapsed through our spine. We're lengthened. All together, can we inhale, bend deep into the knees? Exhale to lengthen it up. 2 more. Deep bend in the knees. And as I work here, I'm like trying to move from my armpits, pushing the floor away from my armpits. One more time. Inhale, deep bend. Exhale to reach. Take a breath in. As you exhale, can you step your left foot forward, drop down? Gorgeous. So we're back up. Hug those thighs in, fire into your glutes, opening up through your chest. Take those arms, sweep them up to the ceiling. Maybe interlace your fingers and maybe really push up to the sky. Remember that blue sunshiny sky we were imagining? Can we keep imagining that here? Inhale to reach a bit higher. Exhale, release your fingers. Inhale, maybe open a little bit further. Exhale to lower through those hands. Slide back into your kneeling plank. We have 3 halfway movements here. So before you go anywhere, push the floor away. Pull your hands wide. Heels of your hands hug in. You're going to inhale to lower halfway. Exhale, push up for 1. Inhale, lower halfway. I like to exhale through my mouth here. That's a very Pilates thing to do, but I find it just lets my ribs and abs connect more. 3 counts to lower down. For 3, for 2, for 1. Now this time, you're welcome to tuck your toes, push through the floor, lengthen your chest up, thighs come off if you'd like your full version of an up dog, and then roll over your toes, push back, take your downward dog. 5 breaths here, please. First one together, big breath in through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out. Any little movements you need to make, any noises you need to make. At any time, you're welcome to come down into a child's pose. And knowing that this class is just a blueprint, and I will always do my best to give options, but ultimately, your body is your body. And so be where you need to be. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale to lift your heels. Exhale to bend your knees. On your exhale, maybe walk, step, jump up towards your hands this time. Inhale to come up halfway. Exhale to melt it down. Push your feet through the floor. Inhale, sweep those arms up. Exhale, right away, let's bow all the way back down. Inhale up halfway to your shins or to your thighs, but feel that long spine. As you lower down this time, step your right leg back again. Lower your knee to the floor. Hug your legs in. Can you inhale to reach those arms up? Now we're going to go right back down again. Take your time. Slide yourself back. Maybe you find your full plank here. 3 counts. Inhaling in through the nose. Exhale, nose or mouth. But can you keep all the work you just built to? Push the floor away. Pull the hands wide. Hug heels of your hands in. One more breath in. As you breathe out, drop down to your knees. Gently lower your chest to the floor. Your call as you inhale. Baby cobra or your full up dog. Roll back through your legs, downward dog. 3 breaths here, please. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out, nose or mouth. Now you'll see my knees are bent here. It's just where they need to be today. So be where you need to be today. Inhaling in. As you exhale, draw those ribs in. Inhale, lift your heels a bit higher. Exhale to lower them down. We're going to take your left leg this time. Pull your left leg in. And step your left leg forward. Drop down to that back knee. Reach those arms all the way up. Remember, we're just here for a little quicker rooskies. And then lower down, step back into your plank if you would like to. You could also be on hands and knees. We're holding here for 3 breaths. Inhale through the nose. Legs are on. Exhale. You're shooting through your heels as well as through the crown of your head. 2 more. Inhaling. You could also be on knees if that feels better for your body. 1 more time. Breathing in. As you exhale, drop those knees. Open your collarbones. Keep your ribs in as you lower chaturanga. Inhale into your full cobra or your baby cobra. And then exhale, reach back into your downward dog. 5 breaths. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, first one, side out. Keep drawing those ribs in. Keep allowing those legs to be where you need. That could be stillness. It could be moving. If you'd prefer, again, to be down on hands and knees, working through some cat-cow here is so fabulous, right? 1 more breath. Inhale. This time as you exhale, stick your tongue out. Inhale, lift up your heels. Bend your knees as you exhale, walk, step, or jump up to your hands. Inhale to come up halfway. Exhale it down. Bend your knees. Inhale, sweep those arms, come all the way up. We're going down again. Exhale, bend through your knees as you lower down into your forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins or thighs, lengthen. This time as you exhale, can you step your left leg back, but can we maybe keep it off the floor this time? Hug your heels towards each other. Energize up through those legs. Now, maybe you have blocks here. Maybe that feels like a little bit of a nicer place for you. Maybe you don't have blocks. Maybe your arms are sweeping along behind you. Maybe this feels pretty fabulous and those arms are reaching forward. But wherever you are, the ribs are in, the legs are squeezing. We're holding here for 5. You could also be down, right? For 4. This is where we were last time. For 3. Picking an option that feels good for you. 2. Last one. Can we lower down through our hands? Take that front foot and sweep it back into your plank. 3 breaths here. If you'd like to, lift that right leg to hover off the floor. Breathe in. Exhale it out. Inhale it in. Exhale it out. 1 more time. Breathe in. Exhale it out. Inhale to lower the foot. Maybe drop to your knees. Slowly bend down into your chaturanga. Your version, inhale, baby cobra or full up dog. Exhale to slide yourself back, downward dog. 5 breaths. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale, side out. Inhale in through your nose. As you exhale, breathe out anything that feels like it's prohibiting you from doing what you want to do today. That could be judgment. It could be a particular feeling in your body. And honoring those things as we let them go. 1 more time, breathe in. Breathe it out. Inhale, start to get nice and heavy on that right foot. As you exhale, step your left foot forward. Now remember, you could be on your back knee, or maybe it's hovered up this time. Hug your legs in. Again, blocks, super fabulous here if you'd like a little bit of support. If you'd like, you can take those hands back behind you, or you can reach them up and forward. But wherever we are, we're connected to our belly. Our hips are drawing in towards each other. Lucky I have a wall here, right? And we're so powerful in our breath. 3 more breaths. Breathe in. Breathe it out. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. One more time, breathe in. As you breathe out, lower your hands, step back, find your version of a plank. 3 breaths here, inhaling in. Maybe your left leg is off the floor this time. That's fine. Inhale it in. Exhale it out. That's 2. Remember, you could totally also be on your knees. One more time. That's 3. Lower your left foot down, drop your knees. As you inhale, lowering down into your version of chaturanga, lifting your upper body, maybe into your full up dog. Roll over those toes, find your downward dog, take a big breath in through the nose. Flow out the mouth. Maybe pedaling through those legs, breathing in. Breathe it out. Breathing in through the nose, filling up the backs and sides of the ribs. And this is an exhale breath to be active, right? We're not sort of like hanging out in our downward dog or your tabletop, wherever you are, right? We're really supporting ourselves. Inhale, lift your heels up, bending through your knees. And as you exhale, make your way up towards your hands. Inhale to come up halfway. Exhale to melt it down. Bend through your knees. Inhale, roll yourself all the way up. Sweep those arms up overhead. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Grab some water if you need it. If you're happy where you are, stay here. Take a breath in through the nose. Breathe it up. We're getting warm. We're moving. It's feeling good. All right, we're going to keep going all together. Hands down beside us. Tadasana. We're here. Inhale, the arms sweep up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up halfway. As you exhale down, step your left leg back and then hold it there. Squeeze the legs in. Now you can totally be on your knee or you can be up. You can take those arms and sweep them up beside you, or can you bring yourself all the way up into more of a lungey type position with those legs? You could be up here, you could be down here. Yeah, whatever feels good for you. Take a breath in through the nose. As you exhale, squeeze the legs in. Feel rooted through your pelvis, but tall through your spine. From here, you're going to take your left hand. So right foot is forward. You're moving with the left hand to twist yourself now so that you're rotating in towards center. You could be here. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. You're going to use your back arm to twist yourself back so you face forward. And then again from the belly, rotate yourself open. Inhale to close. And then open up. So play with your back leg here. It might feel much nicer through your hips to have more of a bend in that back knee. It might feel best to be down in a full kneel. It might feel best to have a straight back leg, but only if that pelvis is staying nice and vertical. One more time, inhale to close the hands. Exhale to open. Now, wherever you are, reach wide through the chest, soft through the tops of the shoulders. Can we take our back hand, start to tip ourselves up, say hello to that blue, bright sky you imagined earlier. Inhale here. Exhale, windmill those arms all the way down. Take your plank, breathing in. Now remember, knees could be down. You could be hands and knees. You could be in your plank. If you'd like to lift that right leg again, as you breathe out, squeeze right knee to right elbow for 1. Inhale to reach it back, right knee to left elbow for 2. Inhale, reach it back, right knee through center, round that spine, 3. Reach the right leg back, place it down. Inhale to drop to the knees. As you exhale, lower chaturanga to the floor. Inhale into your baby cobra or your full up dog. Exhale to roll it back. Whew. Take a big breath in through the nose. Exhale, breathe it out. Inhale to breathe it in. Exhale. How amazing the things our body can do. One more time, breathing in. Exhale it out. You're going to look forward at those hands. Pull your left leg in, place your left leg to the floor, and then pause. Can you squeeze those legs in towards each other? Maybe you have your blocks. Maybe you have yourself long if that feels better. Take a breath here just to really stabilize through those legs. Yeah, hug them in. Turn on your glutes, belly supporting you, and then sweep those arms all the way up. Remember, you could be down here. That's totally perfect. You could be up with a really, really straight back leg or a little bend. You'll see for me, if I do that, I tip. I really need a bit of a bend here. Catch your breath. Think tall thoughts. Your left hand this time. So left foot is forward. Left hand is going to twist us backwards as we turn away from each other. Inhale to pull that arm back in. Exhale to open up. I'm just going to switch myself so I'm towards you so we can see each other. Exhale. Inhale forward. I didn't want to twist away from you. It felt rude. Open it up. One more time. Close it in. Open that arm up. Freeze. Check in with those legs. They're hugging in. Maybe you're straight. Maybe you have a bend. Maybe you're on the floor. But wherever you are, can you open up through your chest? Look at that back hand. And like a teeter-totter, it tips us so that we can look back up at the sky. Maybe your back hand finds your back leg. Maybe it doesn't. That's fine. Take a breath in. Windmill yourself all the way down. And if you didn't hear me, I just switched sides so that I could twist towards you. 3 breaths, inhale. Exhale it out. Now, same option. If you hovered your left leg, your right leg on the other side, hover it here. Inhale. As you breathe out, left knee to left elbow. Inhale it back. I'm shaking. Left knee to right elbow. Inhale back. Bring it in through center. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Take that leg back. Breathe in. As you exhale, drop to your knees. Lower chaturanga. Inhale up. Baby cobra or your full up dog. And then exhale, take it back to a child's pose. You could be in downward dog if that feels like a better place for you. If you feel like you'd like to take the child's, take it. Big breath in through the nose. Exhale, side out through your mouth. Inhaling in. Great chance to grab some water if you'd like to. So the gorgeous thing about our yoga practice is that it's always practice, never perfect, right? So it's okay to wobble. It's okay if side to side doesn't feel great, if day to day it feels differently. Our body is always changing, right? Based on how we slept, what we were doing that day. And so really it's an honor and a privilege to just be able to move, really. And it's kind of nice to have the permission that it doesn't have to be perfect. It just is what it is. When you're ready in your own time, making your way up to your downward dog, I'm going to flick back. 3 breaths here, please. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale it out. Now we have a bit of a balance coming up. So if it feels better for you to be near a wall, please feel free to be near a wall. Or if you have blocks. Inhale, lift your heels up, bend your knees. As you breathe out, hop, step, or jump up to your hands. Inhale up halfway. Exhale to melt it down. Press through the floor. Roll yourself all the way up. Sweep those arms up overhead. Exhale down. Take a little pause. Hands at your heart or hands down beside you. We have one more round of this all together. And then we get to do some lovely, delicious restorative. So being here, being in your body, working at a range that feels good for you with the options that feel best for you. Hands down beside Tadasana. Tada, we are here. Inhale, the arms sweep up. Exhale over those legs. Inhale to come up halfway. As you breathe out, lower down, step your left leg back and then pause. So remember, you could be knee down, you could be knee up. Hug the legs in, take those arms, sweep them up towards the ceiling. Maybe a bit of a bend in those knees. Your right hand is going to open out, so you twist your chest. Take a breath in. Exhale, be here, feel longer. Keep spiraling through that body. We're inhaling to lower down as if you were going to sit all the way into that knee tap, and then exhale, stand up. We're doing 3. So we're twisted, and we're lowering and tapping. Keep that belly stable. Inhale down. Exhale to lift. Back hand lowers to back leg as you reach up. All right, my front leg is straight now, so straighten that front leg. Can you open back up into your spiral? Look down towards your front big toe. Bend into that knee, and can you start to tip yourself all the way over until maybe that back leg hovers off the floor. It's silly, right? It doesn't have to be perfect. It can be kind of wobbly. Maybe you have a wall there. We're holding for 3. Can you straighten that front leg? For 2. Can you descend, slowly bend into that leg, place your back leg on the floor, come all the way back up. We totally did it. Back hand reaches to back thigh. Lift that front arm up. Breathe in. As you exhale, windmill all the way down. Step back into your version of plank. Now we've done so many. We've done knees, we've done hover, we've done leg hover, we've done tucks in. Your pick. You have 4 counts. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale it out. That's 1. Inhale in. I like to exhale mouth whenever I'm doing ab work. That's 2. Inhale in. Exhale on the effort. That's 3. You have 1 more. Inhale it in. Exhale it out. Together, let's drop to those knees, lowering the chest to the floor. That's an exhale. Inhale into your version of up dog, baby cobra if you'd like to. Rolling yourself all the way back. Downward dog. 3 breaths. Inhale through the nose. First one, side out. Inhale it in. Exhale it out. One more time, breathe in. Exhale it out. Take that left leg, pull your left foot forward this time, pause. Hug your legs in, maybe your back knee is down, right? Pick your option. Sweep all the way up this time into your lunge. Maybe you're bent in that back knee, maybe not. I'm just gonna swap around so that we can twist towards each other. Your back hand, your left hand is gonna open you up into that twist. Take a second. Left foot is forward, right foot is back, left arm is back. Right arm is forward. We're twisted. Hug those legs in, and as you inhale, can you lower your back knee to tap to the floor and then lift it back up? 1. I'm going to 2 fully straight legs here. Squeeze it up for 2. Oh, we're getting toasty. Lift it up. 3. Can you keep your front leg straight? Back hand drops down. Take a second. Reach for that sunshine. Bring ourselves back up. All right. Take a second. We're going to balance. It's going to be exciting. Bend into that front knee. Start to tip yourself like a twisted teeter-totter, and maybe that back leg lifts up. Maybe you can start to straighten your front leg, reach through your back leg. We're holding here for 3. We're holding here for 2. Or maybe holding is not happening. Maybe it's wobble, and that's fine. Last one. Can you delicately lower the back foot to the floor? Reach yourself all the way back up into that exalted twisted warrior. Windmill all the way back down. Final plank here. You have 4 breaths. Knees can be down. Legs can be hovered. 1 foot could be hovered. You could be tapping across. You have 4. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale through your mouth. That's 1. Breathe it in. Now, wherever you are, can you find maximum effort here? Lengthen through your spine, using your glutes to support you. Push your hands to the floor. Pull them wide. Hug them down. You have 1 more breath. Breathe in. Exhale it out. Drop to your knees. Inhale. As you exhale, gently lower chaturanga. Inhale into whatever version of cobra works for you. Roll over your feet. Downward dog. 5 breaths here, please. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Any little wobbles or wiggles that feel good and reasonable in your body, find them here. Doing our super duper best to think about our pelvis lifting up, but our ribs drawing in. Maybe giving yourself a little moment to cheer on your hard work. Take a breath in through the nose. Side out through your mouth. Gently make your way back onto hands and knees. And we're just going to flip onto our backs. So on your back, feet planted on the floor. Take your arms, open them out just a little bit beside you, so not into a full T, like a low V. Feet are planted on the floor. Take a breath in. Hip distance apart with those feet, and as you exhale, gently roll your spine all the way up. Now note, there's nothing behind my head here. Whenever we lift our hips up, we want to keep our head safe by having nothing there. Take a breath in, and then gently roll all the way down. Release your pelvis so your low back is away from the floor. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale again, scoop through that low belly, push your feet through the floor. Use your glutes to lift your hips all the way up. Take a breath in here. As you exhale, gently roll all the way back down. One more time, breathe in. Exhale, roll all the way up. Keeping your eyes up to the ceiling if possible. Maybe take those arms, reach those arms up with you. And we're just gonna hold here for a few breaths. Squeeze your heels to your bum, wide across the belly. Yeah, I actually want us to avoid lifting up through our chest and our ribs. I actually would prefer you didn't interlace your fingers under your hips. I'd rather you draw them in, use your glutes to lift up, and reach those arms up this way. We're holding for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Last one. Gently roll all the way down. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little rock side to side. And then let's just take a little twist here so you can plant your feet on the floor. Scoot your legs over to the right. Bring your knees into your chest and just let those legs fall to the left. Opening your arm out. Seeing if you can keep that back shoulder down. Letting your breath now be a breath that is calm, that is stable, that is supported. Breathing in, breathing out. When you're ready, bring those legs back up to center. Plant them down, scoot your bum over to the left. Legs come into your chest and then over to the right. Opening that arm out. Again, you could look to the left if you'd like to. Bringing a little more ease, a little bit of space, and starting to come back to that clear blue sunny sky. One more breath in. As you breathe out, you can keep rolling over to bring yourself up to seated. Now, if there are any little movements you would like to make that we haven't done together yet, you're welcome to do them as I start showing you how we're going to set up for our really, really juicy restorative Shavasana, yeah? So grabbing all of those props that we had talked about, blankets, pillows, all of those things. Now, I really recommend, if you have the luxury of more than one blanket, using a blanket at the very base for how we're gonna set ourselves up here. It being for the purpose of we're taking this time to really indulge and make ourselves comfortable. And then if your hands are coming down beside you, they're going to touch a cold floor or a carpet. We want to kind of keep the space as connected as possible. So one blanket is going to go down on your mat. Let's start by setting up head. So once you have whatever you're using for your base down, grab your cushion from your bed or 2 little cushions, whatever you're using for your head. Now my head is going to go here at this part of my mat. So figure out where you want your head to go. Other cushions, the bigger ones that we had, are going to come down. Now I have pretty short little legs, so this is enough for me. And I'll show you sort of the gist of where we're getting to. So these are going to be for our legs. These are going to be for our head. We're going to be coming down. Our body will rest in the middle. And from just behind back of the thigh down towards my feet is on one blanket or one cushion set. And then my head is resting on the second cushion set. Now, again, because I have fairly short legs, my legs rest over these cushions, no problem. You might need to lay yours out, which is why I said grab a couple. Because again, if we're indulging and being really supported here, we don't want to just let pieces of our body be hanging out. We want to make sure everything is there. Okay, we have our legs, we have our head. If you would like to, for your arms, I'm going to show you my favorite little wrap here. So the blanket for your body, if you're using one, it's obviously going to cover you, but I like to do a little thing, like I like my arms to be tucked into my body and I don't want to worry about holding them. So if you do like a little crisscross applesauce with your hands, once you have your blanket and you're laying down, you do that crisscross You're going to pull a corner underneath your underarm and then the other pillow underneath. And you'll see it makes like a little burrito. So we've done our fiery, our practice, our heat. We're coming down into our restore, our relax, our rejuvenate. You have your head pillows tucked up here. You have your leg pillows tucked up here. Grab sweaters, grab socks. If you'd like an eye mask, you're going to grab that too. And making your way down into your posture. From here, tuck yourself in, do anything you need to do. And I'm going to be here with you. So we are going to close practice together. So don't worry about having to set an alarm or feel like I'm going to leave you. I promise I'm not going to leave you. Getting nice and tucked in. And I'm going to be playing some chimes. You're going to be here for a little bit of time. What we like to do with restorative is indulge a little bit more. We're setting ourselves up comfortably so that we can be in these postures a little bit longer. So I'll start off with you and then I'm going to come out of it, but you are going to stay. So I have my blanket down as my base. I have my pillows for my head. I have my pillows for my legs. I'm tucking myself in and I'm lying myself down. I like to do my little burrito arms here, where I pull a corner underneath and the other corner underneath. And this is your time now to close your eyes, to let your breath be a breath of softening, to let your breath be a breath of space and peace. Again, your eyes can be closed if you'd like to. And we're just sort of settling into some stillness here. Breathing in through your nose. Sigh it out through your mouth. And now, even if you don't feel cold right now, chances are at least your toes will get a bit nippy. So I recommend grabbing a blanket if you can. Give you about another minute to get comfortable. And if you're already there, then please feel free to continue indulging in this. Breathing in through your nose. Breathing out through your mouth. Or maybe you're breathing in through your nose and breathing out through your nose. But wherever you are, let that be enough. Unless you feel like maybe you can wiggle a little deeper, in which case, do a little wiggle if you need to get comfortable. And as we settle here, starting to revisit that meditation. So again, eyes closed if you can. Turning your gaze into your inner mind space. Blue sky, clear blue sky. And maybe there's a bit of sun there. And as we're allowing anything extra in our minds to start to leave, I like to imagine little thoughts or any thoughts that start to interfere with my creativity here. I like to imagine them in little clouds. So if there's anything that's just not settling with you, maybe put it in a little cloud in your mind. And you can ever so gently, with your breath, just blow that cloud away. It blows right out of the blue sky that you're imagining. And as that starts to happen, maybe it allows that blue sky to be a little bit clearer. Taking any thought that won't leave you alone, putting it in a cloud, and blowing it away. You can take your breath and start to collect the really radiant energy of your blue sky, of your sunshine, and start to fill your body up with it. Starting to draw that radiancy into your heart, into your throat, into your mind's eye, into your third eye. Once it goes from your crown, comes out and around and just encases you in this gorgeous glow. And because we've sent this sunshine, this blue sky into your heart, it's not just radiating around you, but within you. You're going to stay exactly as you are, continuing to breathe. So please feel free to continue on what you've created for yourself here. Using your breath to drop a little bit deeper. Blowing away any clouds. interrupting your blue sky. If there's any way you could get a little bit comfier, give yourself a little wiggle, an extra breath to drop in just a little bit deeper. Using your blue sky to fill up your body. staying exactly as you are, taking 3 deep breaths in through the nose. Exhale it out. Inhaling to fill your lungs, your heart, your third eye, your throat. Exhale it out. Inhale to fill all the way up to your toes, to your fingertips. Big, big breath. And exhale it out. Take a second before you move to just feel how you feel right now. The weight of your body, maybe a little bit of peace in the body. When you're ready, starting to add little movements. Maybe it's a wiggle of your fingers. Maybe it's a deepening of your breath, a movement of your jaw. And when you feel like it's about time for you, rolling over onto one side if you're still in your restorative posture. Gently making your way up to whatever version of seated works for you. Maybe bowing your head, maybe closing your eyes still. Bringing one hand to your heart or heart center and a second hand over that. Taking a big breath in and exhaling out. We are made of billions and trillions of cells. And those cells every day are working to keep us alive, to send signals. They all have a job to do. There are so many things happening in our bodies, on our bodies, that we don't even know about because they're so subtle and they just work. And more, or the more and more we're able to tune into those subtleties, to honor these millions and trillions of signals sent every day that we don't even know about. The more we're able to catch the signals or the thoughts that are maybe sharing stories that aren't true, the more that we can be at peace right now. Just in this moment is all that matters. The next moment will come, and another moment after that. But this moment is important too. If your eyes are still closed, you can take your hands and rub them together. And then gently place your hands over your eyes, using your fingertips to massage out through your temples, through your hairline. Placing your palms lightly over your eyes, gently flutter your eyes open. Taking the hands, bringing it down and around, maybe giving yourself a little squeeze. It's always such a pleasure to be here with you, for you, together. I hope you have an absolutely beautiful, fabulous rest of your day. Thank you so much for being with me today. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Thank you.